So our group, the Quizzical Quails, will be sharing our business idea using the HDB data. Essentially, our concept is an application which serves as a property transactions repository, which gives users access to the full repository of historical HDB transactions over the last 3 years. We believe that this will be useful for potential home buyers and sellers. For instance, a potential home buyer who has shortlisted a flat to buy can use this repository by keying in the related search fields to pull out the historical transaction records for similar properties. In terms of business application, we see such a function being incorporated into existing property aggregator websites such as Property Guru or SG Properties. Through such a feature, users can play around with the visualization to learn about factors which influence property price as well as price trends in similar properties. In terms of value proposition, we believe that such an application can increase the level of information transparency across the market as buyers and sellers both gain access to past price and volume. This gives them an awareness of the price range which similar properties are sold at. The knowledge of such information will also help buyers and sellers make more informed pricing decisions, and ultimately, greater information and information symmetry across the market would make the market a more efficient one.
The following hierarchy shows the factors that are included in our data repository. This data is sourced from multiple sets and is subsequently processed. These are key factors that may have a significant impact on HDB sale, purchase, or rental decisions. This data repository is modular and more datasets can be included in future to improve insight. Welcome to Quizzical Quails Property Intelligence. Press next to speak to our resident Quail.
Cool. What are your housing preferences and budget, sir?
Well, I would like to stay in a 4-room flat, perhaps with on the first 3 stories, and lastly with a budget of about $700,000.
Cool. Right away, sir. Where do you want to stay? Any preferences on MRT proximity?
Well, I would like to stay in Bedok because east side is the best side, and perhaps with an MRT distance of around maybe 5 minutes walk.
Cool. Setting MRT distance to 500 meters. Cool. Any amenities? Childcare? Schools?
Yeah, I actually have a 4-year-old kid who needs some kindergarten and childcare services. Could you help me out with that?
Cool. Setting kindergarten and childcare options accordingly. Cool. Press next to see the table. Cool. These are your options, sir. Bye-bye.
If you just want to have a better understanding of how some factors affect property prices, we have also prepared this dashboard just for you. Here we have selected 3 factors that may possibly influence prices. They are distance from the MRT station, racial balances and quotas, as well as the district in which the flat lies. So now, let us have a look at the district factor. So I'm interested in looking at Serangoon, so I select this bar, and it will bring me to another sheet with more details on how district and prices are correlated. So on the left side, we have a map with the color indicating the price per square meter. So because I clicked Serangoon earlier, the data has been filtered to only reflect this district. And we have also added a time scale here, and this will allow us to see how the lease commencement date and the prices are correlated. On the right side, we have a bar chart, and on the top we have a slider, and this will allow us to select the time frame we want to study. The length of the bars indicate the average price of a flat in the district, and this is regardless of room number and flat size. As you may notice, there is also a color scale, and this indicates the number of resale transactions within the time period, and this gives users kind of an idea of the amount of activity in the market, as well as an idea of the liquidity of their property. And when you're done with this tab, you can just go back to the main dashboard by clicking this icon here, and you will be taken back to the dashboard, ready to explore another factor and how it relates to the price of your property.